Skip to Malou. Sorry. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot to turn on my microphone. Uh, yeah, I'm just trying to decide here on a ship to scrap and make room in my inventory. Yeah, that's my favorite style of ship. I think is the jet nose. I call them duckbills, and the square engines at the back, and the three wings arranged like a dart. Like a dartboard dart. Uh, Seems very aerodynamic to me to have three equal wings like that. The dorsal fin is a third wing. I have no prejudice against dorsal fins, but so this is this is the yeah the no this is one of the regular ones. And cool pirate, hello. You get to actually see the stream here. You've subscribed to it blind almost, didn't you? Or did you watch some of the old videos? Welcome to the stream anyway. Also, Throttle Jockey, I see you there too. So, yeah, I don't know. I've got nothing there. So there's one. Looks like it's flying backwards almost uh, with these rails at the front and the cannons there. Uh, Seems like they should be streaming out the back, and then the back is just almost more streamlined than the front. But this is a glass shard, and it's slightly more developed than the other one. So I think I'll be trading in Flamey, although Flamey has nicer colors, a little bit better paint job. I don't need two of them. So, sub from Delta 1 and just saw you live, so dropped by to like, etc. Okay, well, that's fine. I prefer people that stay in chat, but you can do that too if you want. So I think I'm going to scrap this ship. We should save stuff. Put this in the freighter for now. Oh, I'm gonna hang for a while. Oh, good. It's nice to hear. Now, let's see. Store technology. Cadmium drive. Some of this is going to be redundant. That's the sentinel cannon. And now I can't pack that up anymore. Huh, that's weird. Pilot interface. Okay, so these go down there. This one won't, yeah. This one does. some of these, it'd be easier to remake them than to save them and move them and everything, but it's too much trouble to figure it all out. So yeah, like these can just be deleted. Okay, so on the freighter, the nieces are Minecrafting the heck out of Xbox, so watching on phone and TV. Well, that's okay too. And nieces like Minecraft, eh? Okay. So this thing is now a walking skeleton. We'll just head to our space station. Wouldn't want to have an encounter in this state. Keeps them out of mischief. You hope, at least. You don't. If they find out how to make mischief in Minecraft, then you'll be sorry, right? Not exactly sure. I'm sure. Well, no, I am sure. Kids can find ways to find mischief anywhere, can't they? Okay, so that's all there. This is all there. For some reason, it kept replaces conventional photon cannon. It kept the C-class photon cannon instead of the cannon. There's bugs here with the packaging up these things and which one gets left behind. That's okay though. We're just gonna turn it into scrap. 35 million units worth. Have I told you all recently that it annoys me all to heck that they call their money units? Couldn't they think of anything better than that? Units, really? Especially when they measure distances with presumably units as well. They're, they understand English. They can find a thesaurus. They could find a thesaurus and name their money different from their distances. Distance measurement. And the way they try and call everything an anomaly. There's the space anomaly, and they call some of the travelers anomalies, and they call us anomalies sometimes. So cell hyperdrive, yeah, C-class hyperdrive module. Now C-class Starship Shield module. Sell them. Now I have a slot to play with for shipping. and I can sell these. Let's see here. First of all, that goes to the freighter. 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 And these will just probably don't have to shuffle so much around. I am a little bit of a, you know, an organizer in my inventory. There's people that just throw everything in a big heap in their inventory, and there's people that try to store stuff in organized rows and columns and groups. I try to be in the latter group. So where are these white ones? Glass. Separate stuff by color. Yeah, you're like Moose a little bit. He's got all his storage vaults labeled by color. I try to separate them by function. Okay, so AI valves 24 million. Compressed indium scraps 9 million. Subatomic regulators 1.8. And spool of nano cables 310,000. Delta 1 things says that inventory. Yeah. Okay. I should tell you. I should let you all know, just for the hell of it. I don't really care about all those likes and subscribes and stuff. You go ahead and do what you want in that stuff. That's for you to use. If you like what I'm doing, you can subscribe and push the like button if you want. It might bring in more people to watch, or you know, might find somebody cool to chat with. But I'm not into it for building up a channel for the sake of building up a channel. I'm in it because I like this silly game, and I like talking about it with people. And so, yeah. Now that I have a I brought my freighter in, of all things. What class? I'll buy and scrap any A class or S class that comes in the station. Well, it's not at all surprising when you look at the hours that I've played. It doesn't take any exceptional skill. Just, you know, a modicum of memory and understanding the game. And I have a little bit of a background in computer programming, so I have a bit of insight there, maybe. Class C. Yeah, Moose and I are interesting contrasts in some ways. You know, we're both got a lot of playtime and invested in this. There's an A class Explorer. Hi, buddy. Want to sell your ship? Hey, Moose. I was just gonna try and articulate the difference in attitude, some of the differences in attitude between you and me towards the game. Uh, yeah, sell, negotiate price. Not much of a negotiation. He just wants 8,500,000. Skip and so buy it and scrap it. $5,900 back, presumably. Will be immediately processed for scrap. Components added to customers execute automatically. Okay. Then we go around to the trade terminal. We'll do a few of these before we actually look at what we've got from them. The main things I'm looking for here are actually ship slots, the storage modules or whatever they call them. Sell ship slots and the modules that I'll be putting on another ship event sooner or later. Drink beer. Drink beer. You're a beer fan, are you? Yeah. About out of beer. Oh, well, please don't kick my ass. I'd rather you didn't. I like my ass, even though it doesn't like me sometimes. So, oh, I didn't get any good stuff. 3 and 2, 5, yeah. Give throttle 6 beers. I went back in my drinking days. I've slowed down to a point of not drinking it really at all. I still indulge in the nip, but the alcohol, not so much fun anymore. So sell. There's one storage augment. I don't. Those are the things I'm looking for to add to my sentinel ship I'm trying to build up here. It's back in the freighter still, but wait for some more ships to come in. Yeah, so A-class and S-class are the only ones that give you storage modules this way. So I restrict myself to A-class and S-class. And they don't, just because you scrap them doesn't mean that they won't show up again the next ship that comes to land. Scrapping is very temporary. That's my old hauler, S120 and 60. I don't really use it much, but it's a full-fledged ship. It's got a full set of weapons. and all that stuff. So yeah, if you look at it like this, I've got landing things boosted. I don't know, I should maybe reassign some of these a little bit. I got a set of bobbleheads and trails on it. I've got rockets. I've got a positron ejector there. Oh, I've got a full set of weapons, actually, I guess. Infra knife, cyclotron, phase beam. Phase beam is kind of silly, but it's there. I have space for it. And the photon cannon, which is the main weapon there, just fully developed. Or fairly well developed. Damage 8, damage 11 within a super slot, and damage 8. I think you can get a 9 version. This one might be a 9. No, 834. Okay. I think you can get a 934. 833. So it's pretty close to the max. And the landing gear, that's for boost mainly, right? A launch cost, that's kind of silly. Yeah, so, you know, it's a hauler. It's a bit lumbering if you take it into battle, but it's got, you know, super shields, so you it balances out. And I'd keep it around because nostalgia as much as anything. And it's nice to stand on. You can stand here and watch for stuff coming in. Yeah, you can stand there and fight. Let them shoot you. You're right. They don't hurt so much. Or you can run away if you know. It's got engines for running too. The shields protect you. You don't have to react instantaneously to every little scratch. In fact, the paint is pretty good on this one compared to the fighters. The fighters are all scratched up all the time. And it's got a that one. I thought it was that decal. I thought it was like a Rexall symbol when I first glanced at it. Looks like it could be an R with something else. And I don't know what this red decal, just an oval and a block with a ramp on it. I don't know. Maybe it means something to the aliens that built the thing. Since the aliens build all of our ships, we don't know what they're saying in some of these languages and symbols. Like what is that? That looks like a sewer pipe or something. Red decal there. I don't know. And then here's another symbology that, you know, we carry it around and we don't know what we're saying. It's like buying a t-shirt with foreign language on it or something. Yeah, the people that get Chinese tattoos that they don't know what the Chinese is saying. We're no better. And there's no ships coming in. Do they not keep a steady stream of waves anymore the way they used to? This is a 3-star wealthy rich system. Hey, you guys, come on in. You ever run out to the end of this runway? Doesn't seem this long when you're in the ship, right? Probably be a couple S classes come in now that I won't be able to grab. Some are longer than others, though, right? There's so-called short runway stations that the ships come in a little quicker then, and some people look for the short runways. Doesn't make that much difference, I don't think, for the time wastage. Oh, out of breath. Oh, got my wind back. There are no ships coming in, though. Got a friend of scannable barcode for favorite cereal on back of neck. Oh dear. Nap after. Yeah. Go sit in the pilot's chair or something and rest. Out of breath again. Run some more. Gonna let me go almost to the end here. It should stop at this next white line. If I remember right, last time I tried this. Oh, warning strip. It won't let me even get onto the warning strip. Can see the planet out there. I can scan things. It won't doesn't give me the planet info right away, but and there's no ships coming in. Use the rockets to get back. It might be a little easier, eh? That's another thing. Reloading. I don't like reloading. I like to play straight through. Places where other people reload basically to try and look at alternative versions of objects and whatnot. I like just the first one that shows, oh, something came in finally. Probably 4 or 5 of them now. Can I see what that is? A C class, that's okay. 4 spawns, yeah. It's more interesting to me to see how long between spawns and see if the deeper first wave doesn't matter to me. See what the deeper waves bring. More interesting. It's a word that I use liberally, but I don't really mean it to. I don't mean to di disrespect anyone who likes to use those techniques, but I tend to call it just the way I see it. Call it cheating. Things that aren't playing the game. You're playing the implementation of the game, and even something as basic as the what we call it, the shoot and jump to go faster. Uh, Anything that involves pressing two buttons at once seems like it's probably trying to cheat. It's an exploit, and it's unreliable. The shuffle or the any of those movement glitches, I avoid it. Like I accidentally did a glitch build once where I just uh, the original glitch, just substitute the one beside it for whatever you're trying to build. Accidentally did one of them once, and I said, "Gee, I never want to do that again." That didn't work the way it's supposed to. So what do we got here anyway? It is an A class, so it's the same as the last one I bought, but I might get another slot out of it. Recruit? No. Make an offer. Negotiate price 8,500,000. And he just teleports out to somewhere. I don't know where he goes. He stole a multi-tool without unlocking the box. Well, that was an accident. And I got my permadeath trophy for visiting the center of the galaxy illegitimately as well. I had to cheat to do that. But I call it cheating, right? So, store this. This X class one, that's a good one. Tattletale, yeah. I'll admit, I do occasionally circumvent my own rules. I'm not perfect. Bye bye. Bye bye, Explorer. And sell some A-class hyperdrive. I don't need A-class. I don't need. Now, did I? Yeah, I saved that X-class one at least. This C-class I could probably get rid of, actually. It's pretty useless, right? Okay. Oh, let me target you. Cell. Lurk getting a snack. Be right back. No problem. So we got 2 storage logs. Got another one from this ship, I think. Sell for 3 million. Sell for 2.8. Sell for 23,000. So what else have we got? Nothing else. Getting us, yeah. Yeah, that multi-tool at the deserted camp there, that was purely an accident, Moose. You saw it. I didn't realize what I was doing. Not at first. Besides, that puzzle they used to lock it up is ridiculously silly. Why did the caps have to be so close to... Blame Bill Gates and Microsoft. They designed that keyboard, I believe. Or it may have been IBM on the original IBM PC. Before that, keyboard's caps lock, first of all, before that, caps locks used to work that if you press the shift key, it would unlatch the caps lock, which IBM did not implement in their keyboard, and nobody has done it since. Mainly because I think there's certain applications with computers where you don't want the small letters, the lowercase. So you want caps lock to be a bit stickier. Nothing to do with anything that anybody does anymore, you know. They've implemented lowercase support for most things. But like the original basic programming language, most of the keywords were all caps and had to be all caps. Like if you wanted to print a 5, print a number 5, you said print 5, you had to say print in uppercase. So the caps lock was on all the time for people writing those old basic programs. But, you know, it's a pretty weak excuse, and it's of historical interest only, except to the keyboard manufacturers and all the touch typists in the world that have learned to use the locking caps lock. Yeah, I think it's basically IBM's fault for their original IBM PC keyboard. It was one of the very first mass market keyboards that was implemented with firmware and a ROM in the keyboard. Hiya, Delta. How you doing? I thought you were going to bed or something by now. I was watching your stream there. So yeah, the caps lock saga is an interesting. It's sort of like QWERTY keyboards. The history of them are kind of interesting. That the original arrangement was they had to slow down the touch typists that were learning the keyboard, so they put the Q under the left, or put the vowels under the left hand, and or the most common vowels under the left hand instead of the right hand. What'd you miss? Well, we're just talking about keyboards. Moose accidentally did an all caps, and it triggered me. I think the caps lock always has been fairly close to the shift key, actually, but it would be like a different shape and not used as much as the shift key, obviously. So it'd be a little smaller. And yeah, like I'm thinking of like old typewriters and stuff that you know, it was a mechanical caps lock that just sort of held the shift key down until you touched either the shift key would release the caps lock. Shift is running, and I hit caps something. Yeah. Mom had one of those old mechanical typewriters. Yeah. My mom did too. Keys were really hard to push down too. Yeah. It was amazing how quickly touch typists could actually type on the old mechanical keyboards. Uh, really mechanical too. You didn't even plug them in, right? Not like a Selectric or some electric typewriters, which were pretty relatively modern. Those mechanical typewriters, it was amazing how quickly some people could type on them. Oh, so the rate of ships coming in here is pretty low. Wonder if we could find a better station or something. Oh, black hunk of metal. Mom had a bright blue typewriter actually that was all metal. But yeah, the standard office ones were black because business owners didn't want to pay an extra nickel for fancy colored paint. Let's see if we could find another rich system to lurk around, loiter. Lurk and loiter, looking for ships to buy and destroy. I'll just look at, well, we could look at other colored stars too, I guess. That's 3-star. Just 2 planets, but A college kid professor said no laptops in class, so he brought a typewriter to take notes. Yeah, they're noisy, all right. Imagine an office with a room full of people that were typists, all typing at once. It would drive you nuts, I suspect, the noise level they could generate. So yeah, Moose said, or somebody said, why don't you just reload to get a new wave of ships? I don't like doing that, and besides, just flying to another star is almost as quick, and it accomplishes the same purpose. We'll get a first wave here now on this station. And it might be something new and interesting instead of just a repeat of the last thing. It occurred to me it makes sense that a streamer named Typo would know about typing. Yeah, I think that's just a coincidence. How do you like the size of my hauler, eh? So this is a better slot to watch from anyways. You can see almost all the landing pads from one position. Here comes something. Hauler? No. Is that? Yeah, that is a hauler. B class, don't care. What's this one? A shuttle. B class, don't care. Another explorer, C class. Care even less. I have on occasion, very rarely, I believe it is possible to get a storage augment from a B class. One of these. It's really rare though. It's not worth the cost though, generally speaking. What's that one? A B class. So that's 4 ships. That's the whole wave. But boy, that fan is noisy, isn't it? Or is it this whole station is noisy? It's just my ship is noisy. Maybe the fan is grinding against the balcony. A little bit quieter down here. We'll get as far away as possible. Reduce the noise. I can watch from here too. So yeah, I think that some of the new typing speed records, they've abandoned the QWERTY layout and optimized it a little bit for speed instead of for mechanical typewriters. Here we have an A class. Make an offer on Lifeform Starship. 8 million. We'll take it. Oh, next class mod. B class. Yeah, there's 5 things usually that you can't scrap. Okay, just get this done and get back out there to look at those other ships. A-class. You'll let me buy it? Yeah, there you are. Hi, want to sell your ship? Fascinating. Offer 8,500,000. Oh, 25 A-class, 25 million for an Explorer. Why is it? Oh, it's got an extra. That's about all I can tell. It's got a few more slots. Oh well. Another X-class mod. S-class mod. And a B-class mod. And the 5 others, okay. More ships coming in. This is a bit more busy system than that other one. I'll maybe stay here a while. $17 million back. So many fake caves on this planet. Ugh, yeah. So you're chasing an underground creature? You're very persistent then. I rarely chase those underground creatures. I just go to another planet. A-class. Mostly explorers I'm finding today. Haven't got any S-classes yet either. Sometimes an S-class will give you 2 storage augments for one ship. Very nice. Bye. Upgrade claim scrap 5 million. Another 5 million, not at 25 million. That was a fancy Explorer for 25 million. B-class. C-class. So it's like 3 ships or something here of these things. 7 million 393,000, 11,900,000, 519,000, and 9,200,000. 4 storage augments. When I get to 5, I'll go get that other ship and install them. It's not as loud here now. Still something, but still some noise, but not quite as loud. Those fans must be making a lot of noise, even though they're not going fast. Yeah, we've got still haven't nobody's figured out, as far as I know, what goes in this slot here for the most valuable treasure stuff. We've figured out mostly everything else, but me and Moose were working on it for a while. Moose and I. Planet records, we got coldest and toxic. We got a radiation resistant, and down here is a flying flora. Oh, what's this? Cold resistance, longest lived, most invasive. Minerals, greatest specific gravity, strongest magnetic field, highest trace organic content in a rock, and highest salt content. We got the lull between waves here. So yeah, I got 855 zoologies. Total milestones is now 90. At one time it was 100, but it didn't add up. Alien encounters, words, 2,500 words. Haven't been many new words lately. Space exploration. I think that's actually star systems visited, 2,500. And then down here we got 8 million on foot. That's like meters traveled on foot. Extreme survival, I'm not sure if that's, I think it's like game hours or something, or game days. Game hours must be 195,000. Sentinels destroyed, units accrued. This is funny too, because it's just like a certain peak units accrued, not total units that you've gathered in. Ships destroyed. The other one I like to watch is way down at the bottom, is the rare fauna scanned. 6,450 rare fauna. That's sort of, you're adding to that at the same time as you're doing the planetary all creature scans. Here comes something. Another explorer, C-class. And oh, a nice little duck-nosed fighter, B-class. Looks a lot like my ship, except mine's green. The same rectangular rocket exhaust, the same wing. Yeah, it's almost identical, except for the color. So C-class, and what's down here? B-class. Okay. Oh, that's an A-class, a fighter. Square nose. Negotiation commences. Yeah, they have a strange meaning of the word negotiate. They say take it or leave it. 13 million. That's a bit of a bonus on that one. What's this? B class. So, do we get extra slots from this one? Claim scrap. Okay, so... Oh, I'm too far away now. Yeah, I didn't go through... Oh well. In too much of a hurry. Organic welcome, Corvex, nanites. Okay. Purchase, sell. Sell A, sell the B class, A class, B class, A class. Okay. Get your nanites back that, well, you actually accumulate new nanites that way. It's one of the ways to quickly accumulate a fair number of nanites, really. Sell. Mainly just the white background, not the tainted metal though. 5 storage jogs, compressed Indian scraps. I thought, no more? Just the one? That's weird. Okay, so I need to... Not that way. Need to head over to my freighter for a moment. B class. C class. B class. So it's a wonder this thing can actually get through these little windows that they open up on. But I've got, yeah, I've actually got 3 haulers. Lots of people don't have any. I don't like doing things that lots of other people do. I prefer to do things that other people have not done. So there's no ships here at all. Okay. Now I want that the soul one. Not the speeder, not the squid, not prospector? That's a fighter, not a prospector. Someone slick craft. Some of my ship names keep reverting to their procedural names. Not owned. What? This isn't my freighter. I landed on a system freighter by accident. Yeah. Wasn't paying attention, talking too much. So this is the glass soul. Glass sole, that's kind of the opposite of rubber sole, right? Rubber sole is the name of a Beatles album. One of the early ones, back before Sgt. Pepper. So I want to take this to the space station. So a glass sole would be brittle and fragile, whereas a rubber sole is uh, rugged and rebounds. I'd rather have a rubber sole, wouldn't you? Yeah. This is the wrong side. When upgrade Starship. Apply augmentations. Up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is the one I wanted to do, yeah. So is there anything here that I want to put on this ship? I think there's some X-class things here. Install? Shield? Yeah. Oh, these are all scrambled up now. Definitely need more holds and okay, and one more. Yeah. Now, pick one to get rid of. A shield strength of 11. That looks like a good candidate. 13 ain't much better, but 11's the worst one for now. So what else do I have here to to phase beam package? What I've got bobbleheads installed already. So yeah, that's the anti-gravity well. We got a air-on shield. We got this. Oh, I don't really have installed those. Oh, is this? No, that's a shield. This one, cannon. There. That's what I was trying to do in the first place. We got a rocket boosted. So mainly it's just the cannon for a weapon. Might want to get another weapon going here if I get a few more slots. I'll boost the shields for now. It's 35. 25. Put the 35 shields in there. Maybe should put the, well, that is already in a super slot. Okay. So 2 of them on shields. Moose doesn't approve, I know, putting shields in super slots. That's a waste of time, right? We got the warp drive in a super slot. We got some, no, I don't have nice warps here yet. 304. It's good, yeah. Let's package this up and see if we got a better one. Emerald drive, yeah, that's not one. Emerald drive, this one then. Emergency warp? No, that's not one either. Indium drive? Already got those installed, do I? Yeah, I do. I see. Okay. Cadmium drive, yeah, so I can get rid of these. Phase beam, conflict scanner, sentinel cannon. What? Oh, that's the one I've already got. Yeah, okay. Sublight amplifier. I've got all these already installed, it seems. Instability drive. Flight assist override. This is a controversial one. It's hard to say what it does. Already got it anyway. These 2 ships, I got them around the same time, so they've got pretty much the same stuff. Rocket launcher, cargo scan deflector. I think I've got that already installed too, don't I? Yeah. Launch auto charger package. Yeah. Efficient thrusters. Yeah, it's that one there. Okay. A blade of armor. Yeah, I've got that one. Install S-Class. That's a 30. That's better than the 13, isn't it? So I'll just delete that one, put that one up there. And what's this? Heated superluminal drive package. Let's get a proper view. So that's fine. It just goes in there without conflicting. So that's nice. Oh, warp efficiency, big deal. I need warp range, don't I? It's only 1335. A boost is a boost. So what do we got here? B class, C class. That's my glass soul. I should get that hauler back so I have the pads open, but anything in here that no, this is empty. B class. I don't know, maybe it's that I'm less patient when I'm streaming with other people, and I don't notice the delays between waves when I'm by myself, just not urgently wanting to have stuff to show people. B class, and B class. And S39. C class. This does seem to be a much nicer station, a steady stream of ships landing at least, as opposed to that other one. It seemed like it was some sort of boondocks, even though it was a rich economy. Hi there. Do you have anything interesting to sell? Don't need coordinates. Packets of goods. Packets of tech. I run out of tainted metal. I didn't even buy the weapons. And X class. More tainted metal that I don't have. Hazardous protection. Suspicious hazard protection. Well, A class. Doesn't seem to matter what type of ships they are. It's just the class for storage augments that I'm looking for here, right? Yeah, it's just a shuttle, right? Yeah. A-class shuttle for 14 million. Oh, C class, and this one is the C class. So yeah, I'll just sell this A class. So A. That's my S class. That's my S class. A solar sail B class. Red. That's kind of nice. C class. Yeah. I think there's only one solar ship per system in non-pirate systems. So we'll see if we see a non-red solar sail dropping by. A class. Another shuttle? Oh boy, is that ever an ugly one. Somebody maybe thinks it's beautiful, but that's okay. Seen several different solar ships at the same trade post. You have? Oh, okay. I might have been misinformed or misinterpreted something. Make an offer on this lifeform starship. Yeah. Negotiate price. 14G, that's kind of expensive. Can I... Yeah. A 13% shield? No, I don't care about that. B-class Explorer. Does the starship maneuverability influence how quickly it can turn around on the landing pad turntable? It looked like that one was... the turntable was turning slower than usual. That one that was just behind me there. Claim scrap. You know, you wish you had the, or you have a ship with high maneuverability. You think it should speed up the turntable? Oh, I haven't picked that up yet. Eh? Purchase, sell. A class, A class, A class. B class. Oh, we got 11:05. It's a special time for me. We'll play a little longer here. Sell. Hard frame engine. I've got enough of those. repair kit. So, okay, so 18 million for 6. 1 million for 2. Thousands for 20. And don't sell the storage augment. 2 storage augments. Okay, we'll get the C-class. C-class. 2 more slots. Then I'm afraid I'm gonna sign off and take a little break here before Moose's stream will start in 55 minutes or so. Not scrap, upgrade. Gotta be careful what buttons you press, don't rush it. Apply augmentation. Up here. 1, 2. So we can add. Oh, I need to take a look at these. So what's this? A scanner module. What does it do? Flora and fauna, no mineral or range. So, and it's only 9.4. I've got to go to. Okay, Skip, we'll see ya. Or Lou, or whatever your name is. Now, this is scrap because I've got. Oh, that one's not very good. That one's better. Oh, I got some silly multi-tool out here. Great stream, Typo. But you always say that. I can't always have great streams. I gotta have some boners every so often. Let me know when I put a boner on and then I can, I could delete it or something. Never. Well, we'll see. Class B. Okay. Jump in and out of the ship and make a save. And we'll see you all over in Moose's stream. If not then, some other time. Night for now. Find the button to press. Broadcast settings. Stop